How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews back with a little bit of Levante Brewing Company of this piece in the form of their Escalante. This be their Mexican-style lager. ABV on this sucker, 5.2%. Alcohol by volume. And this has a... Ooh, boo. Boo, boo, boo. Best by date. Best by date? Come on, Levante. You're better than that. I have no idea. I'm going to assume 6 months. So this is probably from... June 29th, the end of June, beginning of July. That's my guess. I'm going to assume they're putting 6 months on this sucker. If it's a year, it's a bummer. Anyway, booing them. Best by dates are the devil. The only reason you do best by dates is to try to, see your beer sells longer. So it doesn't have a born on date and people don't go, oh, that's 2-3 months old. They go, okay, best by that. Maybe I'll buy it. So I didn't look. That's on me. Label-wise, all right. It's words on a yellow background. What do you want? That is a crazy hyper carbonated beer. I mean, look at that thing. It is jumping up out of the glass like reverse snow globe blizzard action. Pinky finger. Just barely under a pinky finger of a white as white could be head. And, soft little, subtle unfiltered haze with a super hyper aggressive kind of carbonation on this sucker. I mean, it is glowing. Nose, big graininess in here. And you can kind of get that little bit of extra sweetness you would get from something like corn or something like that you typically find in a Mexican lager, but there's a big sweet graininess to it. Like I said, it's probably elevated or bumped up from that corn addition. And it doesn't come off like syrupy or oily or flabby. A lot of these Mexican lagers, if they're done I guess if they're just kind of fermented a little bit, kind of wonky, they can come off that way. At least on the nose, you get a nice, bright, sweet graininess. Nothing too crazy. Comes off more American macro adjunct lager, which kind of makes sense. Style the beer it is. It smells refreshing. Let's dive in. Cheers. Yeah. I mean, it tastes exactly like an American macro adjunct lager that... doesn't own a centrifuge. It's like kind of a dropped out kind of filteredness. So there is a little bit of softness in the mouthfeel. It's a crispy boy, mind you. I'm not saying it's not, but there's a little touch of softness to it. And that little touch of extra sweetness from like an elevated kind of good, for lack of a better word, kind of corniness. Plant-wise, not that it's dumb. But yeah, I mean, it really does have this kind of nice, kind of soft, grainy, with a dollop of kind of corn vibe to it. That mouthfeel snappy and light, but at the same time there's a little bit of softness to it because of that unfiltered, not centrifuge style lager. I think it's tasty. I mean, I paid $10.99 for a 4-pack of this. Dates be damned. Best by dates be damned. It's kind of like, no dates are the worst, but best by dates are that tweener. That kind of sucks. But it's really tasty. I mean, for $10.99 4-pack. It's exactly what these kind of beers should really hit at. You have a lot of boutique breweries, a lot of new school breweries kind of make a beer like this and still sell it at $14, $15, $16 a 4-pack. To get something like this that drinks exactly like the beer is supposed to. A nice Mexican lager, that grainy punch with that little bit of corny vibes. Nice crispy lager. Not a huge lager kind of taste or nose to it, but you can get that cleanliness to it. And I dig that little bit of softness you get from that, natural kind of dropout of everything. I think it's tasty, fun. Does not suck. Let's put it that way. Yeah. Not too shabby. Is it one of the better Mexican lagers I've had as late? Yes. Is Mount Rushmore status? No. I think there's a couple that do me a little bit better, but definitely worthy being towards the top. Valued availability on this sucker. Like I said, $10.99 4-pack. I'll rip them and leave you with, if you like what we like this, just a little bit of floral thing there too that it just kind of picked up on and mentioned yet. And if you like what we like this, if you like Mexican lagers with a nice crispy, punchy, not punchy, crispiness to it, that it has that little soft kind of silkiness along with it too. Sounds like an oxymoron, but it does exist. You'll like this. There you go. Review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Let me know if you had this too. Beer Massive, podcasting stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a little bit of Levante right now. Hope we'll see you next time. Cheers.